What is up, guys? Welcome back into the Millennial Profit. My name's Adam and I'm a full-time reseller. If you're new here, I show you all different kinds of ways to make money. So if you like money, hit that subscribe button. I told you guys I would have a Friday What Sold video coming. That is what we're doing today. Today is Friday morning and we're going to show you everything that sold from Wednesday night through today, Friday morning. I ship Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and normally in my What Sold videos, I show everything that sold from over the weekend, but I've gotten questions on what I sell on Wednesday and Friday. Friday is probably the slowest of the 3 days, if I had to be honest, and you'll see that by the numbers, but still pretty good sales for the last 2 days. So let's dive into everything that sold. All right, let's break down everything that's sold. We got it all on one table just because it'll make it a little easier. Our stacks are a little high, but whatever. Shout out to Delco and Bread and Butter. Hooked me up with a bunch of these Mitchell and Ness hats for $11.50 a piece. And I sold this one for $30. Then we sold this Max Verstappen hat for $35. Formula One hats are flying off the shelf. We cook these in bread and butter for $13 a hat. Got these from one of my suppliers for like 30 cents a hat, if that. Bought them by the case, and I'm selling them for just 15 bucks a piece. It's just a blank hat, so people will embroider on it. Got this in a hat pallet back in the day for like $2 a hat. That was a couple years ago. Wish I still had that source. I don't, but that's okay because I'm still selling hats from it. Got $20 for this Ohio State flat bill. Picked up this San Francisco Giants hat from Fanatics for a couple bucks a couple years ago, and I'm just selling those for $17.99. And then shout out again to Kid the Biz, who hooked me up with these Callaway hats that you guys have seen me sell in pretty much every single one of my What Sold videos. These are just a nice little stream, and I sell those at $25 to $30. I believe this one was $28. Then we got the Cincinnati Reds hat from TJ Maxx for $7.99, and I sold this for $24. Then we got this FC Cincinnati hat for like $3 or $4 from Fanatics. This is my last one in this color. These have been flying during soccer season, and I'm just getting $17.99 for those. Then the rest of these hats in this row are all from that $5 hat sale that we cooked in the group. We sold this Bronx Bombers hat for 20 bucks. We sold this Fox hat for 25, Browns hat for 20, Reds hat for 22, and then this Cleveland hat for 25. Next, we got this sealed PS2 game. It's only going for like $10. That's what we got for it. This isn't that deal I'm doing with the person where I'm splitting the profits. Not really worth listing, but it took like a minute to list, so I guess maybe it is. We'll make a couple bucks after we split everything. Then we picked these up from Burlington. It looks like I already cut the tag off, so yes, you guys do want to cut the tags off like this TJ Maxx tag unless you like negative feedback. Leave the MSRP tags on because I sold this for $24. Looks like they got a nice deal, so definitely take the Burlington tags off unless you like negative feedback. We get that question a lot, so I try to answer it in every single one of these videos. Anyways, these were like $16.99, I believe, if I remember correctly, at Burlington, and I sold these for $60. These come with the spikes, but I have really good luck with these without the spikes too. That's another common question I get. Next, we got these Sanuk loafers that I sold for $37. Those were from the Kohl's clearance event for 15 bucks. Shout out to Caleb for calling those out. Stay tuned because we sold an item from my Flipping for Zero series. This is the second item of those 4 that I've sold. If you haven't checked out that series yet, you definitely should. I started with nothing and selling things from around my house to create capital. Then once that capital is created, we are going to go to the thrift stores and places and try to generate more capital and build up inventory from nothing, showing that you don't need any money to start up in this game. So definitely check out that series. Episode 2 should be up around like next week. Anyways, though, as we showed in that video, we listed these for $30 free shipping. They sold. Just an old pair of my shoes that I don't use anymore, so we're generating capital so that we can turn it into more and build up our inventory from nothing. I'll break down the numbers on this and everything else that's sold from that in that video, so be looking for that. Then we got this Nike towel. This was from eBay for $5, selling those for 20 a pop. Then we got this Jordan bucket hat. These were like $6 or $7 from eBay as well, selling those for 25 a pop on eBay. We got this throwback Chicago baseball jersey. Those were $10 in the same sale as these $5 hats. And I sold that for 50 bucks actually. Got this at one of my local liquidation places in the bins. This was actually on fill a bag for $10 day, so fill an entire trash bag. We filled it with a ton of these, and I'm selling those for 12 bucks a piece. Nice first class ship, great volume play. Now let's break down some undies. We actually got a restock on these. If you guys remember in my reel, and I've been selling a couple of these. These were $7.99 at this local grocery store. They restocked them, and they were $5.99 this time. So, you know, I had to fill the cart again. Anyways, though, I sold this for $26. Sold these for $28 and $30, I believe. And these were $10 in the Kohl's clearance event online. We got these yellow Crocs here. This was a while ago from the Crocs clearance event. Those were like $9 and I'm just selling them for like 30, nothing big. It's a really small size. This was also from one of my local liquidation places, not on fill a bag for $10. It was on 50-cent day. So we got this for 50 cents, sold it for $13. We've got all these off-road Crocs, these 3 pairs here. Those sold for $39 a piece, and those were like anywhere between $15 and $17. We got them at different times. In the back here, we got 2 sets of camo Crocs. And those were $23.99. Actually called those out last week in the group. We took stock in about 10 minutes, and those things go for $60 a piece on Amazon. And then I think I actually sold those on eBay actually for like 65. I actually got a little more on eBay. Next, more Crocs that we cooked in the group. These things were $12 in the East Bay sale. Honestly, wish I bought more. I'm so close to being out of those things, and they're selling really well, especially with 4th of July around the corner. I'm getting like 40, 45 on eBay, $60 on Amazon in some of the sizes. People have tanked some of the sizes, but again, we have $12 in these. So even at $40 on eBay, we're making really good money. Picked up these Minecraft Crocs with a customer service code on their website. So I got these down to $32 a piece, and I sold those for $80 on Amazon. Next, we're gonna attack this tall tower of shoes. First, we got these sandals on top. These were from actually Meyer, I believe, several years ago. Again, guys, it takes inventory. A lot of this stuff I've had for over like 6 months, maybe even a year, maybe longer than that. That's perfectly fine. I view my inventory as investments, and if you do the same, you're going to have a lot more success in this game. Anyways, though, these were like $10 at Meyer, maybe even less, and I just got $27.99. Nothing big, but I actually listed them without the box, so I just store them in the box, and then I take them out and send them in a poly mailer first class, so that saves a lot of money on shipping. Next, we have these that are from the Kohl's clearance event, extra 50% off of that price. So about $23 for those, and just got like $55, $60 for those. Nothing big, but you can't beat New Balances for $22 at all. Next, we got these Sauconys. These were actually from a Marshall's clearance event. I called these out in the group. Actually, probably about 2 years ago. I've been steadily selling these things. I probably bought about 20 pairs and I have a couple left. These have been great inventory for me. $32 on those, and I sell them anywhere from like 60 to 80. I can't remember exactly what I sold those for. Okay, I was in the right range, 75. Next, picked up this single pair of Nike boots from Sassense. Those were like $32 and I sold them for 75. These weren't my best flip, but they did move fairly quick. These were like $60. I moved them in a couple months. I still have a couple pairs of these left. These are just LeBrons. $60, which is pretty good price for LeBrons, but this colorway kind of bricked. We still got 110 plus the eBay shipping, so we did still make actually pretty good money there. I guess it wasn't that bad, but we still have like 3 pairs of those left. I'm sure they'll be gone by Christmas. Shout out to Attaboy and Bread and Butter. He called these out. An Amazon flash sale on these for like $20, $24. I'm selling them on eBay for $55 and then back on Amazon for $60 actually. So we sold 1 pair on eBay, 1 pair on Amazon. And then under those, these are from the Kohl's clearance event. These were $24. They're just Nike running shoes. And I sold them without the box. I'm just storing them in those. And actually, I'll probably just ship them in those because it's either that or the priority mail shoebox. But anyways, we sold those for $65 and those sold same day. Also, I completely forgot to mention these. I just found them on this side of the warehouse. We got these for $22.50, sold them for $50. And then these were online. These were from East Bay, I believe, as well when they went out of business. So it would have been like $28, $30, and I sold those for $65. So yes, it's trashed right now with the current setup I had, but that is everything that sold from Wednesday night through today, Friday morning. Now I'm going to get into packaging up and I'll get you guys the final numbers. There we have it from a solid Friday. All right, breaking down those final numbers on eBay, we sold 39 items for $1,485. And on Amazon, we sold 5 items for $260. Just those 2 platforms today for a total of 44 items sold for $1,745. Now, as always, to get our total net profit, we need to take out all of our costs. So take out our cost of goods sold of $534, our shipping of $227, and our fees of $210 for a total net profit of $774. I would say this is pretty accurate for a normal Friday. But being around summertime when it is normally the summer slump and a lot of people are struggling to make sales, I cannot complain with these numbers whatsoever. I'm just truly blessed to be able to do this as a full-time job, and I give all honor to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And I'm so thankful to each and every one of you who has subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate the support, guys. I cannot believe how much the channel has been blowing up. And again, I promise you guys, I have been grinding on content. I have a lot of really cool things coming. If you heard me mention a couple times in this video, Bread and Butter, that is my personal private Discord community. You can check that out, first link in the description if you want to join. Don't worry if sales are slower. It's going to happen this time of the year. It's time to stack that inventory for quarter 4 because quarter 4 is going to be a movie. There's money to be made everywhere, guys. Let's go get it. Thank you for watching The Millennial Prophet.